Haven't seen this screen in a hot minute because I keep leaving the game open. But that's okay. We are gonna load the game. I'm just gonna open this one because I did save. I don't know when I saved. I saved at Costa del Sol. I think I did everything already. Let me make sure that everything I did was finished. Okay, so I didn't do these two. Sand Slithers and Badlands Beasts. I tried. It just didn't work out that way. I got to the last fight again with this one. Got swallowed, gave up. I forget why I gave up on this one. I think it was the Chimera fight. Or the fight right before the Chimera fight. I don't remember. And now we've got to do Gangaga. And I still don't have the last two proto-relic things, obviously. I would have held on to that because it's kind of like a side story thing. But I didn't get it anyway. So I did those combat sims. I did the Queen Split challenges at Gold Saucer. To finish unlocking the stuff I hadn't grabbed yet at Gold Saucer, which I do have now. I have all the trophies, all the little trophies I have unlocked because I know there's more there based on what I saw at Johnny's. Like there's going to be a Dio trophy that I don't have because, you know, I didn't finish that 3D fight. And stuff like that. But I did get all of the SP granting things because I was still missing Tifa's and somebody else's. Kate says. And then the last thing I did is I went back to the grasslands to get the Quetzalcoatl talent. So I did get that done finally. So I don't have to go back for that. I did do a few transmutes. Like, I did the Tonberry transmute, I think. Oh no, I didn't. Or I did, but did I just save over my autosave? No. We're gonna go back to the autosave then. Instead of this one. Because that will give me the few things that I lost. Just there. So as you can see, I did do the Karmic Cowl things, I just didn't save. So at most I might have lost a couple minutes when I closed the game. But that's fine. Anyway, how's it going? How's everybody doing? I normally open with that. I did not. I did fight a couple of these things. The froggies and the whatever that thing is.
Do it! Say no more. That's that.
Right. And beyond the frogs, I also fought the weird,
nothing to it.
There's some weird chimera, like, praying mantises over here I fought. Because you know you need to fight, like, one of everything to assess them and stuff like that. Bird doesn't know where it's going, goddammit. But I didn't go any farther than the beach because I wanted it all to be on camera. So as you saw, I kind of touched it for like half an hour to test the controller and kind of do some stuff, but I didn't necessarily need to do on stream. I wish I had recorded it, but you know, whatever. A half-hour recording of me basically doing nonsense wouldn't be that exciting, I don't think. So, we are gonna do Galaga now. I apologize. But I did just wake up, so that's something we're gonna deal with. Interesting pathing. I don't know what to make of this. And all it did was take me around the rock. I guess first thing I want to do is figure out where I can and can't go. But I also want to do my side shit, so I guess I'm going to work my way over to this first. Oh yeah, I did start getting oregano, which means we are at the next area for transmute stuff.
No more games.
You do this fast. Good time. Brace yourself.
Take them all worn down.
Chimeras are actually relatively easy, if you didn't notice. At least for this team comp. Power Clay's pretty good on them. Power Clay's pretty good in general. It's just very slow and you can't move. If you could move, it would be a very different story. I did walk over to this rest stop, I just didn't do anything with it. Well, I rested. But like, I didn't go any farther than this because I couldn't tell if there was going to be anything beyond it. I know they said that there's a city or a village nearby, which, if I am correct, is going to be story related now. Oh, I found the frogs.
Let's go.
I missed. I don't want to get hit with that. I don't want to get hit with that. Let's assess, because I want to be able to stagger. Weak to ice. So he does have ice. I'll hit B.
Let's finish this.
I missed. Fucking, that shouldn't count.
Ready when you
That shouldn't have counted either because I hit it at the end. I don't know why they decided that, like, once I killed one, they had to start using that ability over and over and over again. But they can suck my dick. I also don't know how long I will stream today. Sundays are kind of off because of having to get up in the morning. Morning relative. I had to get up earlier than I normally would. Let's go with that. On the weekend. But it'll still be a long stream, like at least 8 hours, because I can do that without any problems. And I want to play this fucking game. Cannot stress that enough. Right. Trying to figure out how I'm getting down to this tower. I'm starting to notice that all the towers have fights at them, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, whatever. Ganaga Pine. That is going to take me across. I don't need to go across yet. So I'm looking for the tower. And I'm assuming that fiend I just beat
What is it?
If you're
is
serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after,
Yeah.
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities. You wouldn't believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
Why did I even ask?
alright, on the tower. I missed the jump. Red got the jump somehow. I don't know how that works. Anyway. Frogies.
I got it. Do it!
Cool. You're gonna feel this one. Ready? Quicker. Come on.
Oh, there's still a frog alive.
This little workout.
We got it done. Took a little bit of damage there. You notice I'm not healing nearly as much in this area because so far these enemies aren't so bad. But there's a minimum of 6 enemy variants. Which I know this because of how many fiend variants there are on my map, my intel section. So, you know, that's what I want. But it is what it is. But since these enemies aren't as annoying, I might actually fight them all. The order of summon selection is very interesting in this game too, because it
Shinra.
so I get to go down to that dock. That'll be fun. These proto relics have still been more, well, no, I'd rather, no. It's hard to say if I'd rather do the coral proto relic or the, what was the second place? Juno. That's what it was. I really didn't want to do Fort Condor. Like, Fort Condor was fun for what it was in intermissions.
Come on.
Let me out.
Hell yes.
I did not want to be stuck doing it like consistently, you know what I mean? And while it wasn't that overbearing, there was too much of it. I'll just put that out there. But I kind of get why it was in the game. Because one, they didn't put the actual Fort Condor in the game, which is a little upsetting, but I get it. They fleshed out so many other areas. Some have to go. And creative ways to introduce things without it being overbearing is always a good thing. Alright, how do I get up to the Kujata thing? Purple. I like the color.
Oh, Kit. I know you've been ratting on us to Shinra. telling him where we are, you furry frog.
And you're not supposed to know that yet.
I knew this cat had two faces.
You're not supposed to know that yet.
I'm only pulling your leg.
Who are you kidding? You were literally built by the company. Probably stuffed you full of teeny tiny listening devices.
Teeny tiny? The late president believed that bigger was always better. Small went against his philosophy.
Knew him well, huh? Some 9-to-5 nobody you are. Sure your name ain't stamped?
Pretty sure. Aye.
Might wanna check.
God. Time to analyze the Kujata crystal. Triangle square X, triangle square X. Kinda looks cool. Bear lion thing. I never really knew what it was in the original game. Looked like a fucking bull. Oh, I mean, it does have bull heads. It's like 3 bull heads. Which actually kind of goes well with what Kujata actually like does, because he is a tri-elemental. So, you know, there's that. I will try to do Chadley stuff later, when I am a higher level. It's obviously being the same level as the fucking fight was getting me nowhere. The sandworms and the Beastars one, which you didn't see. I did decently on it until we got to the last fight. The last fight with the spinning seahorse fuckers and the chimeras.
The limit and beyond. Hey,
I thank you for jumping in the way. Saved me an attack. I'm basically using these fights as an excuse to earn materials while they're still easy to do.
Hell yeah! Come on! Let's go! So long.
no more games. It's over.
This thing kind of looks familiar, but I don't really recognize it. But I didn't really fight around in Ganaga a lot, or Gangaga. Ganga. I had to keep remembering that's actually how you pronounce it. So it's kind of easy to forget, not gonna lie. Giant ice mushrooms. Oh, we found the life spring. Oh shit. Alright. Now we get some data. 6 life spring data. Interesting. Yeah, life spring intel. In ancient times, Gangaga was settled by descendants of the Cetra, who lived in quiet seclusion. The region was largely ignored by the later kingdoms and empires until the Republic of Chinon thought to expand its influence westward. They soon discovered, though, that the expense of establishing establishing trade routes through such dense jungle far outweighed the benefits of reaching the small communities there, and elected to instead construct an airstrip and little else. When war erupted between the Republic and Shinra, people the world over were impacted to varying degrees. Those in Gangaga were the rare exception, as being so far removed from the theater of war, meant that they were not subject to forced conscription, nor were their villages ever hosted to bloodshed. I am still waking up, obviously, because that was so difficult for me to read for some godforsaken reason. It's looking like I'm gonna have to go through the story section to get to the rest of the map, because we're just traveling down the river, which, I mean, that's fine. I am okay with that. I want to go over here first. Because I want to see if that's a requirement or not. I kind of, like, I'm curious. And I want to see the whole map. Or as much of the map as I can. Here's a little building. Kind of. It's like a little element.
Talk about rustic. Then again,
Side quest.
not without its charm, is it? In fact, this could be a whole new string to the Terra Resort's
After
bow.
all that time. To hell with it. Back to square one. Huh? Who are you? Whatever, I don't have time to... That arm! That magnificent arm! It is a weapon, but how does it work? A universal adapter, allowing you to switch out weapons at will. But look at all these scratches. Wait, have you been going around punching things with your attachments?
Occasionally.
Doing so ought to have given you multiple bone fractures. But this unique cylinder provides unparalleled shock absorption, allowing for high-impact performance. Who was the genius that built this?
An old friend, I guess. Don't know where he's at.
Yes, you
now,
do.
though.
Wait right there! Eureka!
I found it.
Sorry, I've been trying to
Ezo.
create the ultimate weapon, but my attempts have all failed miserably. But thanks to you, I finally made a breakthrough. I must harness the inspiration while I can.
I'm
Please,
kind of
help
hoping.
me build it.
I'm not
Gather
expecting
the
them
materials
to
I
be in
need.
this game, but I'm hoping
originally from Junon,
in the
but I
third
could hardly
game,
breathe there,
when we're getting
so
to
I
the end of the
decided to
game,
leave it all behind.
I
wandered in search of somewhere I could build
Ultimate
my weapons
Weapon,
in peace.
Max
And
Ray,
eventually, I wound up here.
Premium Heaven,
Not a
Premium
bad
Heart,
place, huh? Of course, materials can be hard to come by when you live out
the
here in the
Seraph,
sticks.
no, the Limited Moon. Okay. What was... Fuck, I don't remember all of them. I remember those because they were good. I don't remember Eris, even though I'm not expecting her to have one in the third game. Sorry guys, but I'm not expecting that plot point to change.
Though it seems crude at a glance, look close. The craftsmanship is remarkable.
Because if that plot point
Whoever
changes,
made it must have been a specialist
I have
in
questions.
A completely different field. No mere weaponsmith would have been. Indeed, I've made it my life's work.
Let's see.
Frustrating though it's been. How to conceive a weapon? I lack the vocabulary.
The
to
ones I'm
describe.
oh, and there's the Death Penalty and the Venus Gospel. I didn't mention those because I don't have them yet. I was thinking about Kate, Sith, and Yuffie were the only two and Aerith, I guess. There were the three that I
Well, if
didn't
all you
name
need
yet.
is some
I can't remember
materials,
theirs.
sure, why
I
not?
think Kate
Just leave
Sith
it
was
to us.
HP.
Wonderful, thank you. I
Megaphone?
believe I left a map in my storage
The
shed
HP
that you
shop.
can use to
That's what it
find
was.
I
Yeah,
need.
it was the
Grab
Megaphone,
that
the
before
HP
you head
shop.
out, and you shouldn't have any trouble.
Eris, I forget because it was such a pain in the ass to get. Not necessarily a pain in the ass, but like... No, her limit was a pain in the ass. I'm forgetting that the limit is where I thought it was. But it
Never seen someone so interested in my arm. Most folks try their best to look the other way.
a weird one.
That's putting it mildly.
Anyway,
Realize
meeting a guy talking about the ultimate weapon just made me think of that because I want that.
In the old days?
I want
It's the past.
I want a modern version of these weapons so I can see what they look like. You had no idea how much I want to see what the ultimate weapon will look like.
Must be the map Izo was talking about. Don't know what else it'd be.
Alright, so I gotta go around.
You ready?
What? I don't know what this means. Is that around his cabin? My? What the fuck? The deer do not like me. I mean, I got what I needed in here, so there's that. I don't know what the fuck that means though. I guess I'll go back to his cabin and see if there's a pathway. God, that's bright. Holy shit. I'm not sure what the fuck this does for me. Like, it's very, very confusing right now. So we're just gonna move on. And is that a monkey? I'm kind of hoping I find like the theme parts just by wandering around. I'm not going to, but I'm hoping for it.
Ready? I'm in.
Not bad.
You're
I
gonna
mean,
feel
thank you
this
for
one.
getting together. That's all I can say.
Got you.
We can take a minute.
Going in and beyond.
He's healing. Got me some oregano. I don't know what to do. It's really, really annoying now. I don't know where this fucking, like this building is that... Oh, is it that building? Or is that the building I just came... That's the building I just came from. Right. I honestly have no fucking idea. And it's not gonna help me at all, so, you know, whatever. I see Dur. Lots of Dur. The Dur are nice. Anyway, I guess since that's not gonna help me at all, I'm gonna make my way around and I'll go from there. Oh, that pushed me down. I'm okay with that though. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Which, that's just rocks, so I did. The question now is, how do I get back up? I guess I can just go up here. Or I can go to the life spring. I can't fast travel to the life spring because apparently I have to have a chocobo to do that. That's weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway. I wonder what the local chocobo is like in this area. So far we've met mountain chocobos, we've met standard chocobos, we've seen the goldish looking ones.
No more games.
Where the fuck do you think you're going, sir? Oh. I let him hit me, that's annoying.
No wonder we won.
The goldish ones, they're not gold. I don't know what those are. They're the color that... No. There wasn't like a color like that because it was blue, green, and black. Which black is mountain now instead of a mix between the two. Mountain and river. And I don't see the point in river chocobos anymore. Which is probably why we haven't run into one. Maybe here for like fast swimming or something, I don't know. I don't really know what the gimmick of this area is yet. It was clear what the gimmick of the Junon area was, with the climbing and everything. Oh, I found a farm. I don't know what that does for me, but I found it. I can go over there. Can't do anything over there, but I can go over there. This map is a little more convoluted, not gonna lie. Not that that's a terrible thing, it's just... It feels emptier because like there's a lot of space. Okay, so here's my take on this region, because this is a whole region now. Like I can't ignore that Ganaga is a whole region, but why? Corel, Gold Saucer, North Corel, all of that was very separate, very much longer sections of the game, and all mandatory. But that's all one fucking region. From Costa del Sol all the way to the Gold Saucer.
No surprises there.
Which, yeah, they're interconnected, but they were much more involved in the original game than Ganaga, which was completely optional. But Ganaga gets its own entirely separate region from everything else. That's what I'm trying to grasp right now, and hopefully they give me a reason. But it feels like the region feels empty because it was never filled to begin with. The region feels overly complicated because it was never meant to be anything more than what it was. And they didn't really know what to do with it. But that's just what it feels like to me right now. Because I don't feel like the Calm region was relatively empty. But it also had the Chocobo farm in it. So it wasn't that empty. Junon was packed. Like, it wasn't super big, and it was packed. Like, you weren't going very far without finding your next side thing. And it was... There was less side shit because it wasn't a very big region. It wasn't meant to be a big region because everything was focused around the city itself. And I feel like that one was done relatively well in portraying that. So this is just kind of throwing me for a loop. What the fuck is that thing? Okay. We don't have the chocobo for that. There are now forest chocobos. Okay. Are they gonna be my green ones? Because those were my mountain chocobos, and now those are my black ones, which used to be the mix of mountain and river.
Maybe our lucky food.
I also need to know what my aquamarine chocobos are going to be, or blue, whatever you want to call it, because there wasn't any other blue chocobos originally. Mushrooms.
Are these
We have made it to
They are!
Gungaga.
Gungaga mushrooms?
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
I'm curious how they handle this section. Well, that's different.
Passing through.
She doesn't look happy.
You.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else.
Important to note. But we also kind of already know who that is because they've been giving us those pointless... I don't even know if they're flashbacks.
You'll do.
More
Pointless side
importantly, why
stuff.
are you here?
Or at least it feels
Not
pointless
to
right now.
survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see? Whee.
Well then.
Aww.
Welcome to Gungaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry.
That's a new
didn't mean to
person.
startle you before. Just doing our jobs.
Because Gungaga
Back to your
obviously
posts.
had to have two people. There was only two important NPCs in
You'll
Gungaga
get a clear
originally.
view of the reactor
And
from
they
that
weren't
hill.
important enough not to be optional.
Make sure to pay your
But-
respects, though.
Everything about
course.
the particular NPC that they're involved
Come
in was optional in the original game, including the flashback that even like really shows you who the fuck he is. Oh, I have a Queen's Blood game. I did change my deck a little bit. It works actually pretty good.
Our village is a quiet one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way.
Okay. When can I run away from
Don't
you?
get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm. I
Also the
suppose.
Shinra. The Shinra would do that. Also, is Shinra the way they are now? Like, I'm surprised that they don't get, like, run over. This did exist in the original Gungaga. The, graveyard. Which was mostly... It's
Thank you.
interesting that Yuffie doesn't understand this
So
because
what is this?
what
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure.
you should understand what tombstones are,
It
like
was old
monuments.
and couldn't
Like, you
handle the
should
stress.
understand.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day... So, they're cheap as well. This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't they say no?
The Scottish
My
cat
house
is
is just
throwing
down
me
there.
off so bad.
Got an
Has
open door
been,
policy,
Will
so feel
continue
free.
to. I like it.
Don't
It
mind
just-
if I do!
It was not what I was expecting.
I'm, gonna take a look around.
So far, everyone else, their voices fit very, very well. Like, I can't be upset
Seriously.
with them.
Get some rest, okay?
But Kate's throws me off. I was not. I was expecting a more like it. I don't want to say what I was about to say, but I was expecting...
Telling species apart can be difficult. What looks like a Gungaga mushroom may in fact be poisonous. For me and my nose, the difference is obvious. Which of these do you think they are?
One's on the left.
So, you've a death wish. I must say, that's troubling.
I knew that was wrong,
Word of
but
advice, Cloud. Do not.
Thanks.
like the
I'll
other
try
two
not
looked
to.
exactly the same. Oh, they are slightly different. God fucking damn it. You couldn't tell at that angle. Oh, hey, red's at blue now. That's perfect. I don't actually care about sleeping yet. I want to go around and do stuff. There's snaps, so let's go get my new location. We can also talk to Chadley, I guess.
Why, hello, Cloud. The tires are reinforced to provide, which means you can explore the. This also means you can gather more
I'm
detailed
not doing
intel about the
anything other
desert
than
for me.
talking to you. I want to make that clear. That's actually kind of cool. This is kind of nice. I kind of want this. Because it will make healing stronger.
I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating
shut up.
possibilities.
He's taking pictures of mushrooms.
Hey there. Good to see.
What the fuck?
Feels like time passes slower here. I'd love to.
Anyway.
If you come across a spot that might look good in photos, I'd love to hear about it.
Sure. Down by the proto-relic mission. Cool. Keep things bunched together. That's what I like. I'm gonna go meet Oscar. I also need to go to the Gungaga weapons and armor store because I need to see if there's anything new.
Got anything I can fix my hole with?
I think I usually bought something here in the
Sorry
original
about
game.
that. Was catching up on sleep.
Looks like there's nothing for me to buy because I found everything. It seems like this is a spot where you could buy shit you missed. So that's cool. I don't care about that though. Looks like there's nothing for me to buy though.
Sleep waits for no man.
That's a damn shame.
Ah, you there. Don't ask how I can tell, but isn't that great, Oscar?
You know, first it was the
Let me
dog,
introduce you.
and now
This
it's
is Oscar the Swift.
Chocobo.
A huge Queen's Blood fan too.
Also, it's
He
green,
gets cranky if
so
you can't play at least one game. So, how
I have a
about it?
feeling I know now that it's gonna be green for Chocobos. As you can see, I added the Grand Horns. Grand Horns just have a lot of health, and I can replace things to recover lost
I'm
shit.
sure you're busy.
The only problem I'm gonna run into with the Grand Horns is
Can you
I
play
lose
with Oscar?
power because my deck is not designed for that. But they're not necessarily bad. Like with this guy right here, I could make the Grand Horns pretty good. Alright, I didn't draw what I wanted. That's okay. Ifrit's still gonna help a bit. I'm gonna drop him here. And that's gonna give me my Ifrit spot. He's gonna play Levicron. He's playing pretty defensively. What the fuck do I want to do? I want to do that, but at the same time, I don't have many options right now. Fuck you, Oscar. I hate this. He's forcing me to play this hand. I can't fucking do anything. And I'm not drawing any of the cards I want, which is a major fucking problem right now. I'm not even gonna finish this. I can't. I could win that, but there's no fucking point in trying to play a game that, like, I pretty much can't win. And I'm surprised that my draws were so bad. It's normally they're a little bit more even. And it's doing it again. I don't get it. I don't like when the enemy plays very passively. Do not like that at all. It definitely rubs me the wrong way. Like, he is definitely doing this shit on purpose. I'm gonna play my chocobo down here just so that he has no way to... At least not with this current setup. He had no way to fuck me. And now I can play this crab. Oh, well, that's annoying. Anyway, I still don't want to play anything, but I'm going to play this Levicron. And that's going to destroy... Or Levicron, Archdragon. That's going to destroy his Levicron. Yeah. Oh, well, cool. I have Archdragon, but I can't play it there. But I can do this. I have not drawn any of my 3-point cards. And that is fucking me up right. There's one. He literally can't do anything now. Oh, yeah, he can. Well, that's annoying. Well, I can do this. So, you know. If he can't replace cards, he now has to pass. Which is good for me. I don't think he can take my Ifrit spot, so I'm just gonna... Cactuar doesn't help me. Spearhawk helps me. So we're gonna play Spearhawk. Grandhorn would buff that to 2. I can't really do anything with it from there, though. I'm gonna play Ifrit now. I have no more cards. Okay, well then we are going to play Cactuar. I'm gonna drop Cactuar for this. But then we're gonna play Jumbo Cactuar. Or Jumbo Cactuar. Normal Cactuar. He literally has a 0-point lane. Still not the best game I've ever played. I don't know how I managed to get 60 points that one game. But, like, goddamn. That's the only reason I have those,
Whoa. This is the first time I've ever seen Oscar lose.
Oscar got destroyed.
Seems like he's a little bitter. He can make it a lot harder for us to do our job. Believe it or not, he's gonna make his television. He'll be up against a dog that plays Queen's Blood.
I
We
played
have
that
to
dog.
make sure he wins. He'll pull it off.
The dog was actually pretty good. Oh, there's my tack shop. So let's go visit the tack shop, I guess.
Never heard of that blacksmith named Pizza?
I did meet Izo. And I don't know what he wants from me. There is a particular... Oh, hey, Chocobos.
Hey there! You treating your chocobos right?
Treasure Hunter Visor. I only have 2 plumes, so I can't buy any of this. But it's nice to know
Take good care of your
I know what the
choco,
gear
buddy.
is now. The question is how does it help me in racing? So racing isn't... Oh. This is an important... This was the whole reason to go to Ganica. There's 2 things in Ganica. And depending on who you bring with you, the scene changes. If you bring Aerith and Tifa, you get a little cutscene with both of them. And if you only bring Aerith, you get hers. If you just bring Tifa, you get hers. Bring none of them, you get none of it. So there's this, which it's not going to go down that way. I can tell you that now, just by seeing how they've handled this. And then I think there was a black-robed guy here in... Oh, and the reactor. So 3 things.
Cloud.
Because the reactor
Friend of
had
yours?
Titan.
Come in.
Please.
And,
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
the reactor had a cutscene with
Was.
Scarlet.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you?
Yeah, about that.
Zack,
Zach.
are you all right?
We missed his last name because he was having an episode.
Fine. What did you say his name was?
Zack. Zack Fair.
Zack?
You do know him.
Sorry. No.
You're lying. You literally stole his image.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but
When I first saw you, I thought maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zack.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They
You
sure
say
do.
that.
say, if you do happen to see Zack, would you tell him that we miss him and to please get in touch?
Of course I will. We should probably be heading back, don't you think?
What? Already? At least have something to eat before you go.
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Another time then.
So yeah, technically if you do this in the proper order and you come to Gongaga,
Here.
this would be the first time Zack is referenced in the original game. Hi,
Hey,
Aerith.
that wasn't very nice of me. You remember me telling you about Zack, right? At the playground? How he was my first love?
Yeah.
I don't think you mentioned him by name. Yeah.
This is where he grew up.
You
And now
definitely
that I'm
did in the
here,
original game.
it's a lot. So when I saw someone who looked like him, I don't know. I had to say something. Didn't even occur to me to think how they would feel about it.
It's also interesting because, like,
Pretty selfish, huh? While
she
sitting
does
there
come
storing
across
up
as, like,
memories.
flirty and easygoing and stuff. But,
You're too hard on
at the end of the day,
Bet it was good for them
there's
to get
a lot of things that come up
I
and
hope you're right.
are here and there and are like, yeah, she actually never
So,
got
this
over
Zach
him.
guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh? Maybe. He's never given me a reason not to.
So, yeah. Oh, hi.
Any news?
Nothing. No
Also,
calls,
she
no
has a lot of
letters.
belts.
Oh,
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser.
Foot in mouth. Foot in mouth.
He's a soldier, right? Then I hate to break it to you. But if he's been gone this long, the man is dead.
Cloud?
The thing is Cloud didn't even realize he was lying.
Sorry.
I mean, that kind of goes without saying. We can tell, based on history, with the
Well,
way he's
that
reacting.
clears that up. He definitely doesn't know who Zach is.
That's ironic as I'm explaining this. With the way he's acting, it's obvious that Zach has some part in his memories.
Another time.
There's another reason why we would know that Cloud knows Zach, but we don't get that piece of information until we
Goodness me, how many years has it been since you settled down here?
You expect me to remember?
Fuck.
It's been
Temple of the Ancients or City? I think it's Temple of the Ancients. Or no. It's the North Crater. The first time you go to the North Crater is when you would find out about another tie to Zach. Which is also right before we learn a lot of things about Cloud. But that's gonna be game 3. I can guarantee you that.
I should be hard. Oh, do you play Queen's Blood? Like sitting around so...
Yeah, let's play a game. I need a game. Great Marlboro. Hold on. Lower the power of... Ooh. That would be a great Destro card, but I would need a lot of build cards to use it. Because, like, I do not have a good way right now to get a lot of 3-pawn locations. Not that it really matters. I'm gonna drop Ifrit here. Or Ifrit. I keep saying Ifrit, it's Titan. And then we're gonna drop Ifrit. Now Ifrit's on the board. Yay! I now have a problem on pacing. Like, he's playing heavy control right now, which is fucking annoying. I can't do anything after this. Like, he is going to take that spot. It's gonna be over. So if I don't get a grand horn, it's over. Hey, how about that? It doesn't matter that I have the grand horn though, because no matter what I do, he's going to take that spot. So, yeah. I have another grand horn. I basically forced him to drop that. I don't think he can win now. Like, I think I win. Oh, he has a win lane ability. God damn it. So he gets 18 off that. No, I won lane. So he didn't get that. That was a pointless card for him. That's funny. I'm glad that I always play Ifrit in the middle. Being a cat. Not the best game I ever played.
Well,
but
so is that how all? But you know, that's exactly the way you can sit and relax too. That's why you should. If you ever tired.
All right. Well, thank you for the match. Can I go now? Thank you. That went up to a level 7 match. Why are they level 7 now? I don't understand. I don't have any more Gungaga matches, so that's a damn shame. I want to find the rest of my party because I had talkie things to do. I already did talkie things with Red and Eris. I want to do them with everybody else. Grab the sheet music. Cinco de Chocobo. But I want to do all the friendship deepening stuff I can. Oh, hey, speak of the devil.
See how they dry their mushrooms here? Bet they'd make. Doubt there's much it wouldn't improve. Soups, pilaf.
This is
what
the
sort
main
of
one
thing
I
would
wanted
you
to
go
do because
for?
I want to max her out first.
Pilaf, I guess.
Well, rice, bit of soup. You know what? It's better if you just taste it. I'll make it for you sometime.
I'm sure there was a better answer, but that is the answer I picked. Red was up here. That chick's right there. I need to find Yuffie, Barrett, and Kate. But Kate doesn't seem to have a relationship meter, so... Which is interesting. If you're playing this game and you've never played the original, that would actually be a good flag for your relationship with Kate Sith. And what his role in the party is. Like, what he actually does, what he brings to the table. Or who he is. Which, they laid it on pretty thick. I'm not gonna lie. In the original game, it was pretty easy to be like, well, I don't know who it is, but I can guess. But in this version of the game, it's pretty obvious because, like, right... Who are you? Oh, you're
Playing
here.
me'd be a waste of both my time and yours.
I had to be rank 8 to challenge her, but she is here.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Oh, there's Barrett.
Once things settled, I could see myself moving out here, living on... Just me.
Onions.
Oh?
Barrett is an ogre.
Because you cry a lot.
You're a funny clown.
That's not the right answer. It's because he's an ogre. Anyway, I'm trying to find Yuffie, and it's proving to be a fucking pain in my ass. And I gotta sneeze, but it's not coming out.
Stay close now.
I can fix my hoe with?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Remember,
You ever heard of that blacksmith?
So usually whenever you go to towns and they'd split up, Yuffie would end up at materia shops in the original game. That was kind of her thing. There isn't one here though, so I have no idea where I'm gonna find her. But, you know. Everybody else was
If you want to visit the reactor,
God damn it.
you'll have to get Sisney's permission first.
I wish it would just tell me where she is. I don't care about Kate Sith because again, he doesn't really have a relationship bar. And as I was saying, like, I already kind of know who Kate Sith is. Because they did the stuff at the hotel where he changed whose reservation it is. They did one other thing where he changed shit on the fly. And then they did the wanted posters that Reeve changed. But that was kind of your big hint, was a dude with a Kate Sith doll. A second Kate Sith doll, which something to pay attention to, by the way. Not gonna lie. Second Kate Sith doll. And he changed the wanted posters. So obviously Reeve is Kate Sith. And Reeve works for Shinra. So we can't... It's still disappointing because, like, in the original game, Kate Sith eventually comes around to where he cares more about the party than he does about his job. Which is kind of the whole thing, is like, it's like a redemption for him.
Animals have been acting strange recently.
But he had always cared about people more. If you followed Reeve's, like, kind of ongoing personal story throughout the game. I can't find Yuffie. I have no idea where she is. I'm not gonna keep looking for her if I cannot find her on this last lap. I also don't see Kate Sith, but he might be at the house.
For the life stream is all. Without it, this planet we call home will perish. And with planet Earth...
Oh god, I hate it. I think we're going the fuck it route.
We're not only responsible for keeping people safe, but the be careful out there.
Well, they let me leave. It is nice that once we started hitting towns like properly in this game, that the characters started moving around and doing other stuff. Also, I found Yuffie.
Don't forget to try some of our homegrown.
She is in the fucking building.
I am so bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane.
It is nice that she's singing to her own theme song.
Stuck, you're wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road. Make you mine. I am so
Nice song.
Finally, someone recognizes my genius. Indeed, the amazing.
It is
Yuffie
interesting
also a
how,
top-tier lyricist.
like,
Oh, I've got another song. Want
until
to hear it?
you get her in your
Sure.
party, Yuffie is
Here
actually
goes.
kind of competent. in the original game, and then she's competent.
And low, till I've gathered them all.
But like in intermission, they kind of perpetuated this idea that she like is just a lucky person rather than a competent person.
I won't know what
And it's kind of carried over into this game.
I can make you mine.
Which you could see bits of that after she joins your party in the original game, but not as much as you do in this game. That is not a shuriken. That is a goddamn axe. Anyway, Yuffie has a new weapon. Doppelganger. Interesting. I like it. It's also stronger than the 4-point. Not stronger than the Twin Viper, but has more shit on it. So I'm good with that. Ooh, crit rate. And crit damage. Might as well. If you're gonna buff crit rate, you might as well go crit damage. The little mushroom's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised there aren't mushroom enemies in Gingaga. Oh fuck.
Hearing this? It's coming from the
There's an enemy that is
check it out.
unique to the reactor in the original game that they might use as the boss too. I'd be okay with that because that thing was interesting looking and it was kind of terrifying for the level you would fight it at.
Stick around.
Well, by this point it's not very weird because you've met like bikes with arms and stuff like that, but not that they look like that anymore, but
Hey,
it was an interesting looking enemy.
Gotta be a weapon.
Not necessarily.
Wait, do you know something about this?
Could say that. Yeah. You've been hearing it for a while.
For a few days now, yeah. The Coalition tried to investigate, but some creatures kept us from getting into the reactor. All they did was fly around. Just the sight of those weird black wisps was enough. More than enough.
Now ain't that something?
Now we haven't seen the wisps at all this game. So her, apart from the one guy who had the weird like mosquito-looking wispy shit, which is the wisp, but
Well, this just got more interesting.
and I think they did show Ganaga when the whispers disappeared at the end of the remake. I have to. I'm curious because I don't know for sure.
Because you've been a real team player. Keep an eye on her for us.
I'll do my best.
Let's just get in, take a look, and get out. Figure you, me, Kate, and Red can do that easy. Agreed?
Agreed.
Why do you have to take half of my team away? Now, Kate is good, so he's gonna replace Tifa. But, like, why you gotta do this to me? Stop. Also, I get why Barrett did it, but it shows that they did not even try to change Barrett, if that makes sense. And I don't know how to feel about that because, like, Barrett always had a flaw. In that, like, so Avalanche is... Avalanche, when you walk into it, was Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, Barrett, and Tifa. 5 dudes, 2 ladies, right? So relatively even. Relatively equal. All that fun stuff. But
The captain filled me in. You can
Barrett
help.
always had an issue. Continues to have an issue, obviously, of holding on to old school beliefs, which not to say it's a terrible thing. Not for the reason he's doing it, because that isn't necessarily right, but because the reason he's doing it isn't the reason I would want to do it. Because it's less about them being like females and more about being people you care about.
As if weapons weren't enough.
You don't let non-combatants into a combatant area, right? So in that regard, I would understand it, but these guys are combatants, so it doesn't make sense. But Barrett always had a bad habit of, like,
But perhaps now they preside over a new
having that kind of mindset where when the going gets tough, Tifa's gotta go. Don't be anywhere near this. Stuff like that, because he treats her kind of like a daughter or a sister. Oh, I should have assessed. Petrifying breath is scary. Powerful offensive abilities while they're waiting to ambush. Oh, I still have power cleave. Nice. Get fucked.
Keep it up. Let's go. Okay. You're up.
Just didn't do his job. Got it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Now we're hearing a specific song. I want to make note of that because that song's kind of important right now. I can't really tell if they're gonna have multiple versions of the song, because like this version makes it sound very like, if you can't tell, it's
Ready? Shall we?
part of One Wing Angel or the Shinra fight, which, you know, is what it is.
Do it.
You wanna... Thank you.
You're up.
Pizza kind of gets caught in his own shit a lot where he doesn't help. This is more Shinra music, but like the crescendos and stuff in the songs are very similar to Sephiroth's music. So we have Shinra music right now, and that's important. Why? I don't know, because Shinra would show up here if you came to Ganaga in the original game, but it was kind of like a we're here and we're gone type deal. Also, the reactor technically was a couple maps away from the village of Ganaga. So that's kind of in character. I do want to go down this way because I didn't get any Moogle medals yet. And I still got a couple of houses to do. So there's more medals to obtain. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but I guess that's what we're doing. I feel like I should just go do this and then come back later. Because I know
It doesn't make sense.
I want
How
Tifa.
does Sisney know about the Whispers? Only we should be able to see them. Sure.
That you don't understand what they are if you think that.
We'll see.
They explained it, didn't they? Like the Whispers are basically trying to force the timeline that they believe to be the correct timeline. And we really don't even know if the Whispers are evil or just neutral or whatever. Like the Whispers could very well just be like neutral entities that are like, well, this is the timeline that is supposed to happen, good or bad. This is what happens. Unless I need to replay the remake before I completely shove my foot down my throat. But that's kind of how I remember it as.
It's on now. Not just the fortune teller.
Let's go,
Shall we?
But yeah, we might have to play the remake like right after I finish this because more shit will be explained and understood, and I will want to go back and look and see like what I could have understood having the knowledge of this game. I don't know if we'll finish. Well, we will finish Ganaga today if we play as long as I plan on playing. Because there's no way Ganaga is like 12 hours long. But, you know. I found a transmitter chip. I'm not really trying to do this shit right now. It just happens to be in my way as I make my way down. And I'm not gonna skip over it as I make my way down. I really just don't want to skip over it at all. But I still don't even have the chocobo yet, which is interesting. Kind of curious when I get the chocobo in this area. Okay, so I can't do that yet because I don't have the chocobo here, and I forgot about that. So we are going to move on because I can't. I want to be able to do it all and then call it good. You know what I mean? A triple slash. Beast Talons. I don't know if that's new or old. I really have no fucking idea. I do need to check on my transmutes and see if I've gotten anything I can... Let's check armor first. Because like this is something I want to wear. It actually is pretty decent. And has more slots. Hit 11. And the Crucible Bangle. Those cost so much that I wanted to get them out of the way. The headband I need to get to, but I don't even know if I can get beast pelts in this area. I might have to go back and fight some chimeras. High ethers, I don't even know the material for it. That's cool. Planet's Mercy, I don't think I can get here. I don't know the materia for this stuff. Maiden's Kiss Toad, Sedative is Berserk. Berserk is in this game. Cool, that's what I want to see. Let's make a Mist Mega. And then let's make this Mega Potion. Cosmotite ore in the Planet's Mercy. Planet's Mercy. Planet's Mercy. So... Ooh, Planet's Splendor. I can make this. So, if it isn't obvious, like all of this shit above here is going to be in the next area, and if it wasn't really obvious what the next area was, given they've referenced it a few times, I've referenced it a few times, next area is going to be Cosmo Canyon. And obviously Cosmo Canyon is going to get its own area. Divine Heart Ore, Baobab Wood, Chromite Ore. I might not get to do these in the next area. We'll find out. I don't feel like I would need them in the next... Like, there's so much armor that I don't feel like they need to do it every zone. You know what I mean? Half the time I'm not going to wear it anyway because I've got other shit I like to wear because, like, I've never played Final Fantasy VII with stats in mind. And nowadays, since it's not turn-based, even more so. Because me dying is more on me than it is on... Well, it was always on the player, but... It's more on me because I can't fucking play than it is, like... I'll have to see who can wear that amulet once I swap. But I'm giving him the... the witch's amulet. Yeah. Which is actually fine because I didn't have anything linked yet. So that's good. Do I have any links? That would be good. Magic focus? Right, I could do this. Let's swap lightning down here and throw a magic focus right here. Wherever the fuck it went. Make my healing stronger. Which actually is kind of helpful. Oh, Red is the perfect person to put that amulet on. Oh, I have an outlaw badge though. Which one's better? The clouds or the outlaw badge? The coral amulet. Oh, yeah, it's the outlaw badge. Both of these are better, but you know, whatever. Let's move HP up, down, and then see if I've got anything. I could do HP absorb. I could do autocast. I don't know if I want to autocast magic though. So if I put this on, it reduces how long I am poisoned or whatever thing I put on. That actually is not a bad thing, but did I just put that on and not what I wanted? I did. I didn't want warding. I want HP absorption. Kate Sith. First, Tifa. Tifa's got a 4. That's cool. Alright, so Kate Sith. Kate Sith's got this Fortress Bracer. I'm not keeping the Fortress Bracer. We're moving onward. I've got a Crucible Bracer that I'm not going to put on him because he has paired materia. So the Crocodile Bracer is what we're going to put on him. Actually, the paired materia, well, it does work because it's level boost. Usually blue materia doesn't work on purple materia. Revival. Oh shit, I didn't realize I bought that. That would have been helpful. Put lightning and wind on somebody, because I want it to level. I really do. Having the ability to get 2 magics in 1 materia is actually insane. So I honestly don't think I want to give anybody the coral bracelet that Cloud was using, because it's going to lower their defense a little too much. And I'm surprised I kept it on Cloud for so long. Like, that's an insane amount of magic defense I'm going to lose. I am surprised I kept it on Cloud so long. Hearing this music just reminds me, there was like a section of the game where like I was there for a long time in the original game, so you hear this song a lot. And it's not something you can get away from. I don't know. I guess I need to go through here. So the Ganaga forest was kind of mazy-like. Like, there's a specific path that took you to the reactor. The rest of the paths either took you out or back to the city, village, whatever you want to call it. Monkeys. There are monkeys in the game. I have yet to actually clearly see one, but I keep hearing them. And that one I saw it, kind of. I want to go in there.
Nature came back swinging.
That's the Mako-rich land. What's
You know,
good
I
for
don't
life is
think
great for reactors.
we're going to get to see the inside of a reactor for the rest of the game. Oh, hey, the Whispers are back.
Though not as we know them.
How you figure?
Come. It's time.
Unless we're going in this reactor.
Let's follow him. Come on.
Typical white boy in a fucking horror movie. The Galenka. The Rolnica.
We must be close by now.
Those angles.
We expect to arrive within the hour.
Every time Scarlet's in frame,
Then I
it's
gotta
always a
choose a
chest
suitable
shot
toy.
first.
Will that be necessary, ma'am?
Of course it will. I'll make
So,
sure that it is.
the optional boss fight in Final Fantasy Remake was Proud Clot. We should not be getting to the point where you would normally fight the Proud Clot. I don't think, because that's almost the end of the game in the original game. So I want to buy that. I'm buying that. Those weren't upgraded, right? Yeah. It's still good though. Like, Red's wearing one, he's wearing the crocodile one, he's wearing an old beast armlet, but now I can put that on him. He'll lose some magic defense, but he'll get a materia slot. I will give him steadfast block. Fuck it. We're getting Kujata. I still haven't used Phoenix. I want to see Phoenix. I want to see Alexander. I want to see Kujata. I want to see it all. I'm just not getting the fights fast enough to see them. or the ones I'm getting where I would normally summon, they're just falling over. Power Cleave is just insane. Such a good ability. The drawbacks are fine. Like, they exist. It is what it is. Hello, frogs.
You're up. I'll be the late. Enough.
No time to waste.
Is that another weapon? Who gets a weapon this time? Unless it's an armlet. I'm okay with either or, honestly. But that makes me happy. I haven't gotten a cloud weapon in a hot minute, and if this is a not only is it a magic weapon, it's I lose. What am I losing on this? Hold on. Enemy skill item economizer. We're gonna drop. I'll drop lightning for now. I don't need it. I'm also not using item economizer that much, so we will leave it alone. But yeah, I don't like this sword. Infinity's End is a very good ability though. Like, it's extremely slow. But on staggered opponents, it is fantastic. I feel like magic attack power would be the play here, but I'm more debating on weapon ability damage or crit rate. I'm thinking ability damage, just to get the flat damage increase. What do I need? What's the proficiency bonus on the crystal sword? I want to get rid of this. Oh, now it's at 74, so actually, I might hold on to it. If I lost 13 for 25 magic. So it's not terrible. It's not a bad weapon now that I've got the upgrade. Strike a staggered enemy. Well, that's when I use that ability anyway, 9 times out of 10. So that kind of just helps me. Did I just go back? No, this is the entrance and I went right instead of left. That's what happened. No. What the fuck? I don't know what happened. What the fuck happened? Okay. I need to go this way. Whispers! They went that way, I want to go every other way. Whoops. Nothing's down here. Why even have that? What's under here? What is it? Oh god, I hated these things in the original game.
Allow me.
With me. Okay. Keep it up. You see me fighting.
They weren't so bad. They were fucking annoying in the original game. Not so bad when I play because of how I grind, but yeah, they can be really fucking annoying. Anyway, where do I need to go? Not that way. Oh, yeah. Following whispers. don't know if I need to go down or stay up. I don't... Can I even stay up?
There's only so much swimming a cat can take.
You're a doll.
Why does everything always have to be such a pain in the ass?
Forklift check. Parked wrong. This is a hazard. I'm gonna die. With how overgrown that is, I'm impressed that it's managed to maintain the hydraulics that long. Like, I mean, they can, but I'm assuming that's been there a very fucking long time.
You're up, shall we?
Got them all. Exquisite beast. I don't like that. You've obtained exquisite beast spines. Oh god, do I have to do this shit again. Well, I'm not pushing that thing around this time, I guess. I'm just carrying the plug. Red, why? I think that makes me kind of old, remembering that commercial. That was like my childhood.
No.
Now! Brace yourself. I'm not just a fortune teller.
Hey yo. Alright, well. I think Parrot has my third heal. So I'm gonna use his heal to heal me. And it'll be good. We'll go down this way first, because it looks like that's not the right way to go. And I want to collect all the things. I love when the map's lit up. That's really like the big bonus for me. So I can look at the map and it's all like bright and like I've traveled everything. I do the same thing in games like Ocarina of Time. I play through that again, and like I can finish an area without touching every like place you can go in the area. Like certain rooms you don't need to go to. Grand horns. I don't like this.
Best do it right.
I've defeated one before, but it's been a while.
Going in.
I'm gonna firebolt for
Strong to survive.
Grand horns were not terrible, but they could be bad depending on your level. Now here's where it starts to get a little confusing as to I meant there we go. I'm satisfied now. They bring out your inner Zelda. I swear to God. If you want to hit everything. Sage Armband. Like, I want to hit everything anytime I'm in a game like this. And I see Destructibles. I'm at an impasse. What do I do? Did I go the wrong way? No. I see the path. I don't know. There it is.
More of those things. What a surprise.
Perhaps they want us to follow them.
Alright, there's the ladder to get back up.
Well, I didn't see how, unless we'll sprout wings. Oh, raise the water level. Look for a control terminal.
I wasn't expecting to literally reference Zelda. Brain mush. Mushy brain.
They're nothing. Let's go! Keep it up.
Literally referenced Zelda, and now we're doing water temple bullshit. Obviously, it's not that in-depth, but, you know. What? Oh, I gotta move this thing. Cut my cord some slack. Alright. And now I can get on it. For whatever good that does me. Now I have... why can't I words today? Words are so hard today. Now I know how I'm getting out of the area. That's dangerous. You should have designed your room a little bit better.
Drainage system activated. Evacuate flooded areas immediately.
That's a big ass thing. I actually think a lot of the summons I've gotten already were in the first game. Oh hey, another weapon? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I just made a connection and I hate it. That looks like the Moonlight Greatsword. Anyway, crystal collar, golden collar, never mind, golden collar. Holy fuck, that's attack heavy. That's kind of what I do with Red and Tifa though, so I'm okay with it. Let's give him... Actually provoke would work on him, but he'll never use it. I'll give him magic attack so it's not completely dog shit. And then... Vengeance gauge charge rate. It'll make his vengeances stronger. I haven't had a single fight since I got my new sword. So I haven't had a... Well, that's not true. I haven't had a chance though, because the fights have taken so short to actively use the sword. That's the better explanation. Oh, yeah, Grandoids.
Do it! Come on, shall we? Let's do this. With me. It's on now. Hope you're ready.
I hate that. That's now gonna be in my head. It will never go away. And I demand recompense.
Pardon me for asking, but what do you want with this weapon thing anyway?
I want to look at it.
Ah, but what for? Who are you looking to use it on?
Might as well take down shipment too.
The company again, but Sephiroth. The man's been dead for half a decade. This wee adventure of ours gets streamed.
What the fuck just hit me?
Now, at your service!
Just like that, okay?
Weird beehives. That's what I always thought they were. They don't really look like beehives anymore, but kinda. They now more resemble like, not necessarily the Russian dolls, but they give off that vibe a little bit better now. Okay. We all know what the bench means. I haven't needed it this playthrough, but I remember in the playthrough I had of... I want to buy this for Miss Kisaragi. The playthrough I had of the remake, the first time I played it, I had so much trouble with that game and certain bosses and well, particularly certain enemies, that some benches and like shops, which you'll notice I'm not really using the shop much because I haven't needed to, barely needed items, but some shops I really needed in certain areas because it's like, if I don't shop here, I'm fucked. That's a lot of whisper sperm. I don't know why they're here though.
Since the plant went offline, the whole place has been filling up with Mako. Which means the planet ain't done. We were right to take out those reactors.
I wouldn't go that far.
Let's get to work. Too much Mako here.
Oh no! That's a replica!
Shit! How did they... You told them, didn't you?
What? It must be me! I swear!
So they're called Relincos now instead of the Galincos. I'm okay with that. Well,
well.
Of course it's an angle
Mako
like that.
attracts all kinds, gnats and vermin included.
Scarlet!
Thank goodness I had the foresight to bring some exterminators.
Those things are disgusting. Well, I didn't mean to kill them, but oh, they're rezzed. What does that mean? Let's assess and find out what the fuck's going on. Inflicting fire damage, relieving it. They revive up to 2 times after, unless they're burning. Okay. Well, then I want to do this. And we are going to do this. And we aren't going to deal with that. They're gonna come. I knew they were gonna come. They tried. But they failed. Anyway. What the fuck is that thing? What is that thing? So the amalgams are not enemies from the original game. This is not an enemy from the original game. Okay, he hits hard enough for it. It's gonna make this hard to power clear. Oh, got it. Oh. Strengthens itself by ingesting Mako, then releases a powerful attack, inflicting enough damage after Mako injection. Oh shit. I hate you. Red. Go ahead and sidewind her. Why'd you jump away, you fucker? You're pissing me off now. Focus thrust. God damn it, dude. Ah, fuck it. Kate's gonna have to do it himself. Mega yourself. I wasn't gonna drop. You're a bitch. Ah, you're such a bitch. You're such a bitch. I hate enemies that do this bullshit. I actually do. Let's do this. Let's see. You even got. Oh, you had a lot of enemies. Holy fuck. Focus thrust. Fortune telling. Focus thrust. I don't know what's happening, so we're just gonna heal. And hope for the best. Kate sit, can fortune tell.
Let's go.
You suck cock. Silver, River class. Oh, pressured him. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Didn't realize I was going until I was too late. I'm out of mana. This is a problem.
Alright. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm about to jump. Wanna do this?
You know I do.
Oh, he's staggered now. Perfect. First we... Savage Assault. While you're doing that, you fortune tell. And then we Ascension.
Nothing personal.
Right after that, we run away and we fucking get. Red's got the fucking... Can you stop hitting me? You fucking cocksucker. Alright. Phoenix.
Do your thing.
Ready. Oh god, I should have just finished the fight. But yeah, it's over. I really wanted to see Phoenix's attack, but you can't prematurely end the summon.
Cloud.
Everything's lining up relatively well. I'm a little over what I wanted to take my break, but we're relatively good on it.
Let me help.
You alright?
Now this right here is a problem.
As this has been. I have material to collect, so if you would excuse me. Time to die.
So just to be aware, this section, Shinra wouldn't even be aware you're here.
We gotta help them.
The Scarlet goes in, checks Materia, and leaves. Now we're on part 2 apparently. Anyway, it's gonna be a good spot for a break. My camera, holy shit. That focus just went ape shit. Alright. I still don't know how I feel about this section. But let's find some music. I love it, but we started with Donkey Kong, so we're gonna try something else. Here's the rest of my Final Fantasy VII music, so let's this'll work. We'll go back to mood setting music. Hold on. Playback. Default. There we go.